Well, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report, as well as Joe Boo's day job. I appreciate each and every one of you guys taking time out of your Memorial Weekend. That's right, it is Memorial Weekend. Oh my goodness. Are you ready? Are you ready? I know I'm ready. I am doing a few more things here at the Red Brick House before I get ready to get back up the road so I can enjoy my Memorial Weekend as well. It seems like there's just not enough time here at the Red Brick House to get as much stuff done as I want. But I've been up here since 7 o'clock this morning. My wife's like, "Can we leave like early afternoon, like midday?" It's like, oh, okay, baby, if we have to, because it's just like this is my second love working on here. So here's interesting take. Um, we know we are Dallas Cowboys fans. We get joked and clowned upon. I literally had, this is how crazy it is. When I was doing the live stream last night from here, people are like, is that place haunted? Well, if it is, it's haunted by good spirits. I feel so much joy here at this house. I do. I feel at peace. I feel like everything I've been doing over my life has been leading up to fixing this place, because Lord knows every skill I have is taking it to put this back together. And I just met a gentleman who originally saw my Facebook post in 2016 about saving it. He's like, "Are you Mark?" It's like, "Yeah, that's me." He's like, "I'm so glad that you got it." He's actually here for Memorial Weekend. Him and his daughter every year come over and put flags over on the cemetery. So shout out to all of those who are no longer here. Remember, this is not about you stuffing your face. This is thanking those veterans that gave the ultimate sacrifice for us to be able to sit here and stuff our face. So I say thank you to all those who aren't here, as well as thanking the ones who are, that are keeping us safe. So we have the Eagles trying to clown us. Oh, what I was saying about last night was they said, "Boy, that place looks as empty as Dak Prescott's trophy case." I know Eagle fans ain't talking about trophies after they just lost the Super Bowl with that one trophy that they have in their case. FYI, Dak Prescott, something you guys don't know anything about, went home with Man of the Year. Yeah, that's about being a solid citizen. So we know you don't know anything about that. But there is DeAndre Hopkins. Speculation is that he'll be signing with somebody sooner than later. I'm sure he'll end up doing his, tour that everybody is going to be trying to get him. Question is where does he want to play, and how much money does he want to get? So there's a list out on Bleacher Report this morning, ranking NFL playoff contenders that need free agent wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins. Number one on the list, the New York Stinking Giants. Speaking strictly from a need perspective, there isn't a playoff contender in NFL who needs the service of DeAndre Hopkins more than the Giants. They need something. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, Kansas City Chiefs. For the moment, DeAndre Hopkins trade rumors began to swirl. Pundits pointed to Kansas City Chiefs as a possible fit. It wasn't particularly hard to see why either. Yes, the Chiefs field the NFL's most prolific offense in 2022 on the way to the victory Super Bowl, but they did so with Juju Smith-Schuster, the number one receiver. Now Smith-Schuster is in New England. The Chiefs did little to replace him in the offseason. As it stands, the Chiefs' top receivers are Kadarius Toney, Mercedes Scalding, and Sky Moore. That's not exactly a fearsome trio. So Kansas City is a place they think could use them. Buffalo Bills. While making an appearance on I Am Athlete, okay, we already know about him. Yeah, we already know about him wanting to go to Kansas City. So I'm not even going to go there. Number three on the list. Number three, Trey. You can bet the rent the moment You can bet the rent the moment that Hopkins was released. Cowboys owners started rummaging on whether to take a run on the soon-to-be 31-year-old. Of course, you're going to do your due diligence, just like they did with Cam Newton. Remember that? The Cowboys will do their due diligence on Cam Newton. Okay. The Cowboys already made a move at wide receiver this year, flipping a pair of late picks to the Houston Texans uh, for Brandon Cooks. That move doesn't preclude the Cowboys from also pursuing Hopkins. A starting trio of CeeDee Lamb, Cooks, and Hopkins will give Dak Prescott an embarrassment of riches in the passing game. Throw in a Michael Gallup, and you have quite the quartet. And I will even say, Kayvon, damn, I'm having a brain fart. I'm so tired. Our kick returner who's now looking for work. Little guy, speedster. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. It's been 3 decades. Oh, here we go. It's been 3 decades since the Cowboys have made the NFC Championship game. And if that long dry spell doesn't inspire, okay, you know what? I'm moving on. Number 2, the Philadelphia Eagles. That shrieking sound you heard is the NFL defensive coordinators imagining DeAndre Hopkins signing with the Eagles, touting out that A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Hopkins in a 3 wide receiver set would be a nightmare for opponents. Mind you, this is an Eagles offense that ranked 9th in the NFL in passing last year without Hopkins. Adding him to the mix would give the Eagles the best trio of receivers in the league, hands down. Philly would certainly seem to offer Hopkins all he could ask for in the destination while appearing, Okay, the Eagles. And number 1, the Baltimore Ravens. So there you have it. So, I don't know if it's true or not, but, Philly 500 is constantly spamming videos, of course, throwing shade on the Cowboys and things. I think he said that Howie had already made a call to Hopkins people. I don't know if that's right or not, if that's true. I don't know. So don't quote me on that. If it is true, the question would be should the Dallas Cowboys get into the fray? Should the Dallas Cowboys be looking to be proactive and start thinking about, maybe we should look into getting that guy? I'm not going to say that wouldn't be a bad idea because, you can always look and say, yeah, that makes us that much better and precludes the Eagles from getting that much better. You can look at it from the point of getting Dion from San Francisco to the Cowboys or Charles Haley to the Cowboys. Those moves ended up weakening that guy that you're trying to chase and strengthening your team. So we'll see what happens with that, if anything happens from that. If we don't get him, I'm not going to say that kills our season. If you got him, it would be icing on the cake. So there you go. So let me go through here. Let me get this dirt. I'm literally digging ditches back here. Filling in from the water line, so that way it's closed up and sealed. And I got to go paint the porch roof before I get ready to get out of here. Put another coat of paint on that, so that way it'll be all nice and pretty. And that's all I got for you right now. You leave in the comments what you think. Should the Cowboys be looking at signing DeAndre Hopkins and keeping him from the Eagles? I'm Mark Holmes, and as always, I appreciate you guys. Peace.